Hi there, I'm Dr. Regina Zona, and this is Mindset Monday. So today I might ruffle a few feathers, okay? Because I want to talk about the prosperity gospel. All right, for those of you who have not heard of the prosperity gospel, Wikipedia defines the prosperity gospel as a religious belief among some Protestant Christians that financial blessing and physical well-being are always the will of God for them, and that faith, positive speech, and donations to religious causes will increase one's material wealth. Okay? And there are some very famous preachers on television that proclaim the prosperity gospel as sort of the foundation of their teachings. Now, I don't want you to get me wrong here, okay? This is not in any way an anti-religion, anti-prayer video, okay? I promise. I am very pro-prayer. I am very pro-spirituality, okay? But the prosperity gospel in particular is problematic, I think, because it does not address the fact that success, financial or otherwise, is not something that just happens magically by praying about it, okay? It takes much more than just positive thinking. Now, I know that you might be thinking, if you actually have been watching these videos on a regular basis, or if you're on my email list and you receive these emails that I send every week, that I'm always about staying positive, dreaming big, anything's possible, okay? Yeah, it's all true. I do believe in all of that. But I'm here to tell you that just being positive doesn't actually make anything happen, okay? Action does. Action makes things happen. Being positive makes action more tolerable. There's a big difference, okay? So, what do we do instead of relying totally on positive thinking? Well, what we can do is we can embrace realistic thinking, all right? So instead of trying to maintain a constant positive mindset, we can embrace realistic thinking. That means acknowledging that both positive and negative experiences and emotions, and accepting that both are a natural part of life, okay? I mean, you can be the most positive person in the world and bad things are still going to happen, okay? That's realistic. However, what we can do is we can develop a more balanced and grounded perspective with realistic thinking, which can help us better cope with the challenges and the setbacks that we're going to face when bad things happen. Number 2 is really, really important, okay? And interestingly enough, I said this last week too. What you have to do is you have to rely on taking action. Okay? You must take action. While positive thinking can be very helpful in motivating us to take action, it's important that action is ultimately what leads us to success. Okay? Instead of solely relying on positive thoughts to attract success, take actions towards your goals. Set achievable goals and take steps, even if it's just baby steps, to achieve them. All right? This is going to give you a sense of accomplishment and motivation to keep going and take more action until you actually do achieve the level of success that you want. Number 3, and I've talked about this before as well, practice gratitude, okay? Instead of solely focusing on just positive thoughts, practice gratitude for the good things that you do have in your life. Take the time to reflect and appreciate the positive experiences and the wonderful people in your life. Okay? This can help you develop a more positive outlook without relying solely on positive thinking to attract positive experiences. And finally, you need to develop emotional intelligence. So, emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize and understand your own emotions and the emotions of others. So by developing emotional intelligence, you can learn to manage your emotions more effectively and develop better relationships with others. And this can ultimately lead to a more fulfilling and successful life. So continue to pray, continue to be faithful, continue to be spiritual, continue to have positive thoughts, but don't just rely on those intangible things. Actually rely on the action to make those dreams come true. All right, so I'm going to leave you with a quote by the great Nelson Mandela. He says, "Vision without action is just a dream. Action without vision just passes the time. And vision with action can change the world." So go and change the world by doing something about it. I'll see you next week.